Well, now for some cultural news, and I'm joined in the studio by an up-and-coming British-Nigerian talent, playwright Damilola Fashola. She's recently had a one-off performance for her play Zarascasket in London and is hoping to take it to full production next year. Welcome to Arise News.
Thank you.
So how did the show go?
It went really, really well. It was the R&D, so that's the research and development phase. So we had a great turnout in terms of people who came along, and we're currently collating all the feedback, and everything's been really great so far.
Now, Zarascasket was an unusual take on the subject of a damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Can you give us any more information about what it was, what it entailed?
Okay, well, the main protagonist is about Zara, who's a sex worker, and it's just this whole idea of a woman always needing to be saved by a man in somewhat, or because of her situation as a sex worker, as if she wants to be saved, whereas Zara's story is she finds power and happiness in what she does, despite the different clients that she has or past that all feel that she needs to be saved from her actions.
I mean, that's quite an extreme character to use.
Yeah.
Was that particular, I suppose, character selected in your mind in order to make a real punchy kind of impression on the audience? I
think, to be honest, the way I write in general comes from emotion or things I'm going through, or, to be honest, just my imagination. So the story of Zara at first was just going to be about a girl. Then I realised I wanted it to be about how different people perceive her, especially in that central kind of relation. So I thought the best place to be or to place that would be a sex worker. Now, you were born in Britain, but you have Nigerian heritage.
Yes. How do you think something like Zarascasket would go down in a place like Lagos?
To be honest, I definitely feel they can receive it. I feel like Africa in general, not just Lagos, is evolving so much and has been evolving for so long. There's prominent theatre in Lagos right now, whether you're looking at National Theatre over there or you're looking at the Muson Centre. There's people doing theatre, and it's just for more young people to be given the opportunity and the funding to take our ideas and elevate it.
And you try and draw on modern-day society and your kind of roots from inner-city upbringing?
Yeah, so I grew up in Camberwell, London, and I guess what I'm surrounded by is definitely what I'm going to add into my work, and I just feel like I have to anyway, because there's not that many stories allowed to be told, apart from the estate walls or the estate buildings, and I just feel there's more to us, and I really wish that we get to show that. So, yeah.
What's the kind of next big project that you're working on at the moment?
Okay, well, I usually do, because I've got a lot of plays, I usually just move on to the next one, but with Zara, I really want to stick to it, and I want it to evolve. So currently, with the feedback, we've had different theatres and different people interested in the script and interested in where we go with it. So the plan is just to push it forward and let Zara really get the light and shine it deserves.
It's wonderful that you're talking about the arts. Very quickly, I want to ask you, what do you make of Nollywood? Because it's grown from strength to strength, and now rivals Hollywood, Bollywood in its own right.
Yeah. To be honest, I grew up. It's my culture. So I grew up watching Nollywood movies or seeing things like that. When I'm in Nigeria now, that's what me and my grandma do. We spend our time watching Nollywood movies. I think what I just feel in terms of Nollywood movies is, again, as I feel with theatre, I just feel like younger generations should also be given the opportunity to step forward and present something, so that we have that cross-culture, which is actually happening now in London. There's a lot of British Nollywood movies and things you'll find British actors in those movies. So,
OK. Yeah. Damilola Fashola, best of luck with the project.
Thank you
very much for coming in.